Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Strange Rebel Gaming. I'm Brianna. Today, I'm ready but not ready, and I'm nervous, but I'm so excited. We're going to be finishing Life is Strange Before the Storm. It's going to be over after this. I don't know how I feel about it. I have enjoyed my journey thus far, and I'm excited to see how everything comes together. So, take a second before we begin to hit the like button as I give a huge shout out to our patron of the day, the Care Bear. You are a new member of the patron community, and we are so happy to have you. Thank you so much for your support of this channel. It helps us grow much more than you know, and of course, we're happy to hang out with you on Discord. So, if everybody is watching, wondering how can I get a shout out of my very own, there's a link in the description below. You can check out my Patreon and see the different rewards that you can get for being a member of the Strange Rebel Gaming patronage community. And now, let's get on to the gameplay video. Enjoy! Ooh, I wonder if the whole Raven thing is going to maintain itself as a recurring character.
Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Or if it's going to get, like, addressed.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you? Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
I still, even though I've had, like, processing time, I still cannot figure out how that's going to make sense. I cannot for the life of me figure out exactly what it is that gets it to be okay that, like, Rachel's mom and then stepmom, and then why was he kissing? I don't know. I don't know. Definitely thinking about it.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Aww.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sera. Your birth mother.
But still, why is it okay why you were kissing her?
I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
What is this? I'm so fascinated. This is, like, so artsy. So interpretive. I like both of these as a response. I do. But, I like this one more.
You can handle this. Not without you.
Oh man, this is strange. I don't know if I was ready for this. I'm already like feeling so hard. Point at viewfinder, hold down, and press S to join.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sera was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
This is so crazy. What? Okay. Like, I was not ready for this at all.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sera wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape.
Just like Rachel.
When Sera became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sera, the need to escape was always there.
No, Sera.
For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
That's heavy. I'm just gonna move on.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. But after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again and again to keep you safe.
Wow.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month.
What?
It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
Hey.
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her. And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Oh, you don't tell her
Rachel.
that.
I think I need to lie down. I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
All right. Max, I used to think the strangest thing about the Ambers was how normal they were. They seemed like a bad 90s sitcom family, and I did my best to play the part of the wacky yet lovable best friend. Yes, I did tag a newspaper picture of James on the fridge, but only because his face looked so stupid. The goal was to get in and out of there without causing a scene, so we could make our escape. About that. It turns out Rachel couldn't sit back and let her cheating father act all high and mighty. I tried to distract her and remind her of our goal. It almost worked. Then Rachel snapped. I guess she just can't stand the lying anymore. She told her mom about James making out with that woman. Everyone started yelling, and the next thing I knew, Rachel was going full Destructicon on the table. That's when the truth finally came out. Rachel's mom equals not her mom. Rachel's real mom equals makeout woman. Mind equals blown. Chloe, the wacky yet lovable. Sera. What can you say about a woman so mysterious her own daughter never heard of her until now? From what James told us, Sera is a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit, and by drugs I mean OD and end up dead in an alleyway drugs, not smoke a bowl and watch anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sera would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. The funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sera had done, he still seemed, I don't know, fixated, I guess. You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sera used to be, I couldn't help but think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too? Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. Anyway, now Sera is in Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel. After years of taking James's money to stay away, suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter. James seems skeptical, and Rachel, I can't even imagine what Rachel must be going through. Wow. That's a thing, guys. That's a thing and a half. It is a thing and a half. Wow. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed when I arrived. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Woo! All right. Pretty interesting stuff there, eh? I wonder if our interactables here are any different now.
Whoa. Sera Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew? Then again, so is Frank.
So now we kind of see what exactly maybe Rachel Amber's and Frank's connection might be.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this. The Tempest show feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at. This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sera here instead. Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
That's a really good point. What if Rachel had known everything at that exact moment, and then, like, would the fire have... It wouldn't have even been a fire. It would have just been like a explosion. That's nuts.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table. I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this.
I mean, a lot of this stuff we kind of already interacted with, but a lot of this stuff also has changed meaning now that we've gone through this. So I also definitely want to look around and make sure that...
Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago.
Hello.
Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Do you need any help with... anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway, door to the left of the fridge.
Funny how I was just looking in this room.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this?
Take.
Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Part of that is, like, a little bit weird. Like, I thought we were going to give it back to Rachel, but now we're just taking it. Are we going to wear it? And, like, is that cute and romantic, or is it creepy? I can't tell. Received broom. Is that it for in there? Is there anything else I could... It's like a mud room, kind of. Okay. Seems very average.
Rachel took that pretty hard. I should see if she's okay.
Yeah, you should.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Thanks. But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, It's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
I guess I'm not great. Rachel and I were really happy a few hours ago, and now...
Maybe you can see why James wanted to keep this a secret. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Sera shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sera is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
That's pretty intense. I mean, the whole, like, I'm not threatened by my husband specifically kissing another woman. Like, she wasn't there, so, like, I'm sure James was like, hey, I had to meet with Sera. Sera wants to meet Rachel. I had to tell her no, so I kissed her goodbye. Like, I don't know. Like, even if James said that, like, I feel like Rose should be, like, upset about it, but not necessarily, like, threatened, but, like, still, like, upset that he made that choice. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I feel like that's weird. It's not, because, and we saw it happen, right? So it's not like Sera kissed him and he was like, I'm married. Don't do this to me. You can't enchant me, devil woman. No, there was none of that. It was just like they made out. And, like, they kissed and then, like, they were separated and then they kissed again. Right? If I'm remembering that right. So, like, it's kind of like, maybe she should be a little threatened. I don't know. But then you kind of wonder, like, if threaten means
I should check on Rachel.
She might be afraid that he's going to leave her. Well, of course, no, we don't want that. I don't think that's reasonable. Like, I don't think Rose should be leaving him, but I'm also like, you should have a stern talk about boundaries going forward. Maybe it's just time to, like, cut Sera out of our lives. I don't know. Also, like, James allowing himself to be extorted for money, and that's what that is. It's extortion. It's like, hey, I won't try and contact Rachel if you pay me every month. That's extortion. And so, like, he's like the DA, right? Like, the DA should not be susceptible to extortion. I don't know. Especially if she's a drug addict. Couldn't he just, like, find her proof and, like, get her locked up? That's just my opinion. I don't know.
It's so weird to look at this now.
Yeah. Big ol' happy family. JK, it's not happy. Also, they're not really a family. All right, James, what do you have to say for yourself?
This must be hard for you, too, Mr. Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sera. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sera's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
But shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
I can believe that.
She won't be concerned about her own safety. She never has been.
Do you think Sera is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
Yeah, that's sticky. That's sticky. It is. And here's Brianna's opinion on this whole thing. You can tell someone they're bad for you, they're bad for you, they're bad for you. They're not going to listen. Rachel is going to need to meet Sera and make her own decision. I cannot imagine a single scenario where that isn't what has to happen. And I mean that in real life, and I mean that in fake game life. Because if I don't imagine a single person that has a parent that they've never met, that they don't want to meet, even if it's just to find out if they're a waste of human space, even if it's to find out that they're a garbage person, they're going to need to find out themselves. Rachel's going to need to find out herself that Sera is a garbage person. If Sera is a garbage person. Because all we know about her so far is she's a drug addict. That does not make her a garbage person. It makes her make bad choices.
Rachel took that pretty hard.
It's tough.
I should see if she's okay.
It's really tough. Because the thing about addiction is you can't always control your choices. And even if Sera's a really good, and this is the gray area that Rachel's going to inevitably get into, it's going to be like, Sera's a really, really good person, and I want her in my life, and she wants to be a good mother, and she's trying really hard, and I can see that, but she's still an addict, and that comes with, you make different choices when you're under the influence, or when you are trying to be under the influence. It's hard. It's really hard. And I do sympathize with James having to make the choice to leave Sera, even when he didn't want to. That got me really hard, because sometimes you do love someone so much, and it doesn't matter, because they're not good for you. That's hard.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sera. But does that make what James did right?
Yes, in my opinion, makes what James did right. I think James did the right thing. The hard thing, yes. But fair. Here we go with the music again. Do sees do. Do see do. Get it? That's Rachel's spirit animal. Ugh. Wow. God, the atmosphere of this is just so intense. And like Rachel's room is so atmospheric too.
Rachel?
Ugh. Wow. What a powerful opener. Poor Rachel.
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Okay.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Casting call in LA, that definitely looks like Rodeo Drive or Beverly Hills. Road trip. Pictures of friends. Bunnies. Aw, crap. I don't know what that's from, but it reminds me of Nathan Drake. Kiss Me Kate. Once Upon a Time. Ooh, that's a good show. I mean, it has its cheesy moments, but... Oh, I wonder if that's supposed to be a play. I don't know. Or a movie? I don't know. I can't read what that says. Cinephore? The Glass Menagerie? That's a classic. Douglas Adams, let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself, and see if we may not F it after all. That's a quote. Now that is a quote. That's a dang quote. I love that. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself and see if we may not F it after all. That can't be real. That's not a real quote. I gotta look that up immediately. Oh my gosh. Yes. Quoted by Richard Dawkins in Douglas Adams' eulogy. Douglas Adams was an English author and satirist, most famous for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. Dang. That's a quote. I love that. Wow. That was really cool. Other quotes. It is well that I should with to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for your fair utopia, which perchance I may not find. Henry Kendall. The beginning is always today. Mary Wollstonecraft. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Yeah, I mean, Rachel is pretty cool.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember, you are loved. Before all else, be armed. Machiavelli. Oh, that's funny.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think Rachel Amber is interested in leaving where her birth mother is anyway.
Is there a section on how to walk fours through batshit crazy family drama? No?
This is cool. I remember doing mine, but now I don't remember what I was. Ooh, that's really hard. The individualist. Type 4s can be the most creative of the types when they are able to reach their potential. At their best, Type 4s are inspired, productive, sensitive, and independent. In a difficult environment, however, Type 4s can fall into melancholy and self-indulgence. 4s craft their own identities by picking and choosing a select few of their emotions to rely on, and all but blocking out the rest. Type 4s define themselves by their differences from other people. While this can lead to incredible talent and creativity, it can also lead to an unhealthy obsession of their perceived deficiencies and flaws. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds. Ooh! So interesting. Very, very interesting.
May you always be safe.
Oh.
Sure. But from who?
Her dad sure does love her. Water, first aid kit, radio, battery, or flashlight. Important. I guess we're taking the flashlight. I don't know why or what for. But we are. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please? Well, that's weird. It's 12:54 a.m., 12:54 a.m., 12:55 a.m., 12:55 p.m.? What?
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Oh boy. Excellence personified, unfailingly insightful and dedicated, indefatigable of mind and spirit, an absolute star pupil, the light of Dionysus brightly shone. Perfect attendance. Oh, that's great. The light of Dionysus brightly shone. Perfect attendance. That's great. I love that.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town? And when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Bros before bronies. First! No! Didn't the fire start the day after Fire Walk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from, no idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put your tinfoil hats and start speculating. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Prescott's! Like 50% serious. Why only 50? Prescott's are shady as shit. You'd really put this past them? They'd probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over town. Highly flammable. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? At nothing forever. But why male models? Ezed, we are built on an Indian burial ground, are we not? King Walls, Native people's burial ground. And no, we're not. King Walls, burn. Get it? Previous topic, legalize Oregon movement, how to get involved. Next topic, Blackwell tuition spike, it's coming. Oh, that's great. That's fun.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has to look behind the curtain. Behind every single good worker, there's a sense of organization. You know? Nobody does it without something, some kind of system to rely on when their brain isn't working at capacity.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
Have we seen Rachel smoke? Did she smoke a joint with Chloe? I can't remember.
That's the one.
So now all of a sudden it's really sexual and inappropriate.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
Oh. The note says 2-hour shining star, Mom and Dad. Oops.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
My favorite thing was always getting flowers after the plays. Yeah, because it was never like... It was always great when someone came to watch, but like it was even better if like they picked up flowers for you. There's something like extra special about that. So whenever I go see a play, I always try to bring flowers. Oh, a single rose.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
Wow, Chloe, you are a romantic.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Ooh.
I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. Maybe I can make the world a less scary place. Back on the train, I said...
Let me know if you need an accomplice. Oh, Chloe. Sweet angel.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Alright, is there anything else in the room? The nightlight I wanted to save.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone.
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg, we love you, Mom and Dad.
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Cusp of oscillation. Cancer Leo. Strengths: creative, passionate, loving, devoted, diplomatic. Weaknesses: self-centered, volatile, possessive, dramatic. Yeah, I get that. I sense that from Rachel. Alright, here we go. We're gonna turn on the nightlight and it's gonna be awesome and moody.
Cool light.
Yes, it is. Here we go.
This light needs more light.
I always think that about like special like mood lighting. I always think that.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
Brighten it. Are we gonna change the actual bulb? Oh, cute. It's like putting a little filter over it.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready.
Oh.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
Here, I'll walk. I'll walk to where you can see me. Oh, nope. JK, we went back around the bedroom. This is such a special moment.
Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
You remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. my entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman, my real mom, she's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
Always with the beautiful moments in this game. They always find a way to put in these like quiet moments of reflection and just like sitting in your feelings after something really heavy. And I think that really speaks to something that not a lot of games know how to do. But I feel like these are the most memorable moments. And I can think of a few other games where the quiet moments are the most memorable, that give people a chance to process what they've been through, and that also gives space for a little bit more action later on, a little bit more of amplification of whatever's happening, because you have had this quiet moment, and like you can it almost like is like a palate cleanser, which I think is so interesting. It does seem sometimes these moments need to kind of be clicked out of. Yeah, okay. So we could sit here as long as we want and talk about it. I did wonder why it was seeming to loop a little bit, and it's because they're letting us sit and enjoy it while we can, and then we can pop out of it whenever we're ready.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her.
Called it.
Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I didn't know how to keep talking to him. I still don't. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that he's there.
Your dad?
In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
That one almost got me. That one almost got me real bad, guys. I told you that's the part I had been missing, was Chloe talking about her dad. I had been missing that. Okay, here we are. Dream sequence. We're on the stage. Dressed as Ariel. Oh, and everybody that hates us is watching us.
Dad?
I guess Joyce doesn't hate us.
I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
He turned into David for a moment. I can check my journal. Okay, so Blackwell players present in association with the Prescott Foundation. Guys, that's like the shittiest dark joke I've ever. It's not even a joke. Like, that's just dark as hell. Keep on truckin'. An original production, written and directed by Maxine Caulfield. Starring Chloe Price, William Price, and Truck Driver. Stage manager is Steph. Produced by Travis Keaton. Cast and crew bios in memorandum, Bongo the Cat. Artist statement, Maxine Caulfield. Prescott Foundation mission statement, Blackwell Theater summer lineup, and dedications. That's dark, you guys. Did these change? No. Okay. Chloe, I'm so high right now. Why didn't you tell me drugs were so awesome? Chloe, can you lend me some money? I really need another hit, please. That's probably a reflection of Chloe saying Sera is a drug addict, Rachel's mom is a drug addict, so what would it be like if my mom was a drug addict in my life? Interesting reflection, I think. Chloe, have you seen the rest of my script? I swear I had it a minute ago. Shit. Rachel, Chloe, I have to tell you something. I've been dead for millions of years.
never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Fine. It's a spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
It got worse, you guys.
Boo!
I didn't think it would get worse. I thought they would do the car accident again, but not worse. Ah.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room?
David, probably.
Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this.
David told you he was going to search your room for drugs.
Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've got to help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sera leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. He might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right. I can do this.
Price.
Oh, Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
I have a question to ask you first. I mean, A favor.
You can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sera. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help?
Which one do I choose?
I would really appreciate it. I'm your favorite client, remember?
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess.
I don't know if it necessarily went well, but he is going to meet
What am
us.
I getting myself into?
Because we do have to move the story forward at some point. Woo, that was sad. I feel like I'm still recovering. Yikes. All right. Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? I'm a good kisser? Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get us in touch with Sera. Holy shit. Yep, I'm still at my house, just showering, then grabbing tools for the truck. So, meet at junkyard? I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. Max. Is this the right one? Yeah, 5859. Okay, Max. When you think about it, it's kind of amazing that anyone ever trusts anybody about anything. Take the stars, for example. We learn all these things about them in school, but no one bothers to tell us the most important fact of all. Some of them are dead. Yet somehow Rachel trusts me with the most important thing in her world, finding her real mom. She didn't ask me right away. At first, she didn't even want to talk. It was kind of like the junkyard a couple days ago, but this time I didn't freak out on her. I gave her space. Here's something you never learned, Max. When someone you care about is hurting, you do anything you can to be there for her. Even if that means making the stars shine in her bedroom. That's how I got Rachel to open up and ask me about finding her mom. I told her I think I can do it. If I can reach Frank and get the truck running, we have a chance. Chloe, conjurer of stars. There's a fortune cookie over Rachel's face that says, before you can see the light, you have to deal with the darkness. Yeah, I think that's true. At first I was going to be like, well, not necessarily, but, it is true. Because you can't know happiness without also knowing sadness. Like, you can know content, you can know, peace, but, true happiness, that requires a little effort sometimes. And that requires that you have something to compare it to. Because that adds an extra level of gratitude and escape that I feel like is necessary to really understand what it means. Before you can see the light, you have to deal with the darkness. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's accurate. All right. So...
Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
That was her drug box, right?
I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing. Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry.
Oh, Mom's not gonna baby you anymore.
Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home.
Well, you kind of would have earned that.
If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking. Sorry, Board. I've got a real ride to fix up now.
Oh, my poor little plant. Ew, don't give it beer.
Nothing.
Chloe, or is that must be soda. Come on, Chloe, what the heck? There's something wrong with you giving a plant. No wonder it's dying.
You're welcome, plant.
No. Chloe. God. Okay, what else do we have to look at in here? Alarm clock? Sure.
It's way too early to be up on a Sunday.
True that.
Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo.
Should it be me? Should I update the photo? Yeah.
What do I want the record to show?
I'm excited.
A sudden and mysterious absence of Chloe Price.
See, that's awkward because really it's Rachel Amber that has a mysterious absence. And that's not a spoiler because this is a prequel. Well, that was exciting. Spin the globe, as you do.
California, huh? Would be cool to see where Rachel grew up.
Okay, so we did the globe. Now, look.
Wonder what I can find out about Rachel's mom.
Oh, are we doing that now?
Figures.
Let's do it. Okay. Sera Gearhart. One result. Winchester High School gives Fisher Award to Sera Gearhart. Each year, Winchester High School grants the Fisher Award, named after famous explorer Robert Fisher, to the student who best... ... That's about it. Try another search.
What?
Oh boy. Victoria Chase commented on a photo you're tagged in. To view the photo, make sure you click the following link. Nodface.strange. Well, I can't click on it. Here's my cursor. This is me trying to click on the link.
Nice to see my work is
There it is.
appreciated.
Just in case you needed more proof that Blackwell is better off without Chloe Price. So that's what girls take forever doing in the bathroom. Mad respect. No one asked you, Trevor Byrne. Wow, Chloe, that was ... classy. That is the raven. That's a big ol' raven.
A further layer of nuance.
Blackwell's The Tempest
Nathan
takes Shakespeare
almost
by
pissed
storm.
himself.
Last night, The Tempest was reborn upon Blackwell Academy's outdoor stage. The unique and bold direction of Travis Keaton gave the show an updated feel typically absent from overdone classic works. Stellar in the lead role, the young Rachel Amber commanded the stage just as Prospera herself commands the unknown. Worthy of special mention was Nathan Prescott as Caliban. This promising young actor's weak, anxious, trembling interpretation of the enslaved monster added a further layer of nuance, severely underappreciated by the teenage crowd.
Thou art an idiot.
Yet the real star tonight, in the role of Ariel, was newcomer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Miss Amber's Prospera surpassed even that of Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Miss Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prospera refuses Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise than Miss Price's authentic astonishment. 5 stars.
Yeah, go Skip.
When to Quit, an interview with Skip Matthews, Pisshead frontman. Arcadia Bay Online News. So a charmingly homemade music video for your song Nothing Wrong hit the internet last night. In the last 12 hours, it has accumulated over 200,000 hits. Yeah, we were as surprised as everyone else. How can you explain the sudden appearance of your first music video? I just really needed a change. I was working full-time at a job I hated, and I finally worked up the nerve to quit. And it was so freeing, I just felt the need to channel that feeling into something new. Well, not very useful for our search, but fun anyway.
So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now.
Look at that little baby Chloe. That doesn't even look like her. What a cutie.
I wonder if that's the universe where Dad's alive and Rachel has 3 happy parents.
Yeesh. Alright, so that is that.
Dad's favorite jacket. Definitely taking that if Rachel and I ever leave. Is Mom playing music?
So I was right all along. Rachel Amber is a fucking evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you think you're her little sidekick now. Yep. You got every line of that play fucking perfect. How could that be? You've been planning this, haven't you? Oh no, you figured it out. I've had it with this school. Nobody gave a shit about me last night. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you try to drug someone and then it bites you in the ass, that's just the worst. Fuck you, Chloe. I wish that... God, what is Victoria's deal? Like, why is she so cliche? Why is she so one note? Why is, like, I know that she got just the teensy tiniest, teensy weensy little bit of humanity in the last episode of the original Life is Strange, but I definitely, like, she's a little bit too, like, she's too one note, in my opinion, in this iteration. Like, nobody would specifically send a text, like, saying, like, these ridiculous things. Like, nobody thinks nobody thinks they're the villain in the story. But Victoria Chase, in her dialogue right here, is acting like she knows she's the villain, and she's playing into it. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Like, if it were me, I probably would have written Victoria to say something, like, shitty about, like, you ruined the play. And everybody knows it's really that just, like, it's about her and her not getting her attention, but she wouldn't say that specifically. She would say something like, well, you didn't stay true to Shakespeare, and, like, that makes you a bad actress. Or, like, Rachel wasn't even, like, good. But she wouldn't say, like, no one cared about me. I don't know, like, that should be subtext, right? That's just my opinion. Anyways, moving on.
Is getting out of here still in my future?
Why does that look like Forrest Gump?
Or is this picture the closest I'll ever get? Either way, we're fixing that truck from the junkyard.
True dat. Let's take a shower, Chloe. You are smelly.
Is that...
Ew!
David's towel?
Ugh! Gross!
Where the hell is mine? Okay. My towel's probably in here somewhere. I should just calmly look for it.
I do not know why this is, but I think it is so gross, like, being around other people's shower towels. There's something about, like, the fact that it's still a little wet or damp, and also, like, it touched their entire body as they dried themselves off after a shower. Like, yeah, you hope they got clean in there, but what if they didn't? Ew! Other people's shower towels are gross. I don't even know why I feel that way, but I just do. And I thought I would share it with you, because here I am in public on the internet.
I don't even know what's in there.
Well, we're about to find out, Chloe Price.
Score.
All my pirate stuff!
Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it.
Guys, blue hair dye. It's Chloe.
Ready for the best shower of my life. Hot water, don't let me down.
Ew! And he left his razor on the sink.
Seeing so much of David's shit around here.
Ew!
Gross.
Manly Grip Pomade. Ew. Ew. Alright, well that was truly a romp in the disgusting. Okay, here we go. Shower time. Did we close the door? Chloe, you gotta close the door before you shower. What is this scene? Why are we watching Chloe shower? Like, I don't need this. Also, like, why did the music change from some, like, honky-tonky to, like, this, like, sensual music? She's 16, guys. Oh, she's only 15? 15? She's only 15. Oh, because we're dyeing the hair. Are we? Is that happening right now? Yes. Look at her. She's just single strand Chloe for now.
I need new clothes.
Ah! Whose clothes are we taking? Oh, Dad's old clothes?
What do I feel like wearing on this crazy-ass day?
Okay, so something ever so slightly awkward is that all of, like, the boots and stuff, like, these boots, I recognize them, and that's because they're the quintessential Chloe boots, right? So, like, it was supposed to be this, like, thing that she, like, went and grabbed the boots from her mom's closet or whatever, but because I had, like, a deluxe edition as a gift from somebody, like, I already had the Chloe outfit with those boots. So slightly weird that, like, in this entire episode she's already been wearing those boots and then she, like, goes and grabs them from someone's closet. It's a little awkward. Okay, so here we have our bonus outfits, classic Chloe from the pre-order. We have the dragon. We have the cone of fire that we took from Rachel. I mean, yeah, Rachel. Rachel's donation. So because this one was a special one that we grabbed, I definitely think we want that one. Is this the tank top, the Chloe tank top outfit? I think... For some reason, I don't remember her, like, shirt. Yeah, it is. But we're wearing a flannel like Rachel. It's a very Rachel outfit. Little Chloington. Looking good, little. That's not the outfit for me, though. I'm thinking cone of fire. That's what I'm thinking. Yep. That's the outfit. That's the one.
Alright. One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck.
Our objective is to snag Dad's toolbox from the garage. So off we go. I imagine what we're gonna have to do is walk down the stairs and figure out what's going on with this weird music. I also have a feeling we should...
I'll look at that and think, huh, my old home. And not, fuck this shithole forever.
I feel like we should walk in here and, like, it's not that I necessarily want to see evidence of David moving in, but, like, I also feel like, see, now we've given ourselves the chance to graffiti his shit, and, like, yes, please. Something very rude, please.
Sports cars are really good for...
Small dicks. Oh. I don't like either one of these. I don't really know. I didn't want to make him look cool by giving it hot rod flames. I don't know.
On chicks. Hope you know a good body shop.
Oh, that's pretty good. Because he's hitting them and she's like going flying because she's dead. That's actually pretty funny. I like it. Okay, cool. So, mission accomplished on that one. I feel like they did something to Chloe's eyes in this episode. Does anybody else notice that? Like, I literally, when she was looking at Rachel Amber in the, like, in the star scene, I literally was like, Chloe, what did they do to your eyes? They're so much more engaging. Maybe they made her irises a little bit bigger or bluer. I don't know what they did, but her eyes are so much more engaging this episode.
Wait. Mom actually sold her ring?
No.
For $300.
Oh, that's so sad. I can't believe she sold it. She should have kept it just for memory's sake. Ew.
Shit. David really is moving in.
Gross.
I remember this. Mom loved it. Wait.
This card.
Is today Mother's Day? Shit.
Is today is Mother's Day? Awkward, Chloe. You should do something nice for your mama.
Can I just give that to Mom again for Mother's Day?
Oh yeah. Gross. That's really funny.
I wonder who gave this to Mom.
Putting Your Foot Down, A Guide to Reining in Your Unruly Teen by Dr. Bill. Blech. Gross.
So, if I put this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell?
That's pretty sad. Alright, so we've seen everything that there is to see that I know of in there. And that's exciting. And now we shall go downstairs.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
Very slim, Chloe. Very slim. Almost no chances.
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
It's making me feel bad. I want Joyce to be happy. It's just that David is the type of character that picks and chooses when he wants to be nice and when he wants to be a total, ridiculous, overwhelming asshole. And it's like, you can't just forget that someone is an overwhelming asshole just because they have nice moments. You know?
Hey, who's there?
Who do you think is there?
Hey.
Chloe,
See
your
what I mean?
hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait.
That was a weird cut.
Before you go, David has something to say to you.
If it's an apology, I will be willing to listen.
It won't take but a minute.
But if it's anything else, then screw it. No thank you.
Mom.
I don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be.
And did you come to this agreement before or after you searched my room, David?
The idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
David's lying to your face, Mom. He searched my room.
What?
You didn't know? Detective Dickwad here went through all of my drawers and my bed.
It's what you asked me to do. Make sure she's got no drugs or alcohol for her own good.
Oh, my goodness, Chloe. I'm sorry.
I thought that... I'm sorry, Joyce. I didn't know this would upset you.
It's Chloe who deserves the apology.
Well, Chloe, I'm sorry that I violated your privacy. I did it with your best interest in mind.
I do believe that.
Okay. I accept your lame apology.
Chloe.
What? I really meant it. Good job. Can we be done now?
I know
Wait,
that David...
1 second. Don't go, Chloe. I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The Point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Oh, man.
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
David looks so young. And this Phil guy, they look close.
Oh, man. That's tough. That's really tough. I got some
David.
feelings about this, and I want to talk about it.
I'm just so proud of you both.
Mom, I really need to go.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right.
Man, I've been waiting for moments like this. I want to do an entire...
the hell?
Rice cereals. I want to do an entire video dedicated to David Madsen. He's such an interesting character.
Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. Holy crap. This might actually be helpful for fixing up the truck.
Take. Man, what an interesting scene. Were you guys surprised that I accepted his offer? Here comes that beautiful music again. Oh, and the train tracks analogy. Good stuff. Good stuff. I really don't like seeing Rachel in the junkyard. Like, I didn't mind it in the first episode because I wanted to see it. The history of how it became their special place. But then, I don't want to see her in the graveyard, or the junkyard. Did you guys hear that Freudian slip?
Work with me here.
Fix it, Chloe! Fix that truck! Oh, I've so had that moment, little Chloe.
Better. But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast. I just need to find the right tool for each problem.
Okay. So, Max, I think I want a tattoo. Yeah, I know, it's permanent, right? But that's the thing, though, it's not. Not really, because we're not permanent at all. Funny how much simpler life seems when you keep that in mind. Like my hair, I wanted to see what it would look like blue, so I did. It looks awesome. One day I'll make it all blue. And if I don't like it then, so what? It'll all fall out eventually. See how that works? You know what else isn't permanent? David. The fucker searched my room when I was away and then gave the world the lamest apology. He tried to connect with me about his dead friend, which... fine. A for effort, I guess. Eventually, I've got out of there and headed to the garage, which David is transforming into his own personal asshole cave. At least I got what I came for, Dad's toolbox. I bet he would have liked the idea of me using his tools to fix a ride. Off to the junkyard to see if I can get that truck working. I know it's far from permanent, but here's hoping that that beast has a little more life in it. Chloe, the impermanent marker. New text from David. What is this gonna be about? Chloe, this is David. Did my mom give you my number? Yes, she did. I noticed you took your father's toolbox. Are you working on a project? Sort of. What kind of project? Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. Well, I'm glad to see you taking an interest in something. Keep it up. Game writers, you've done this on purpose. I bet you David is having this whole big ol' redeeming moment. This whole redeeming moment, because right at the end of the episode, he's gonna do something really, 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 really shitty. That's my guess, because they're really, I have a huge problem with the way David does most things in his life, but he is seeming to redeem himself in this moment. And now here's the thing. I am all about, let's all compromise. Let's meet each other halfway. I'm not going to meet anybody halfway if they are not going to meet me halfway. And David has proven through episode 1, episode 2, he didn't want to meet me halfway. He was going to be like, I would like to search your pockets because I know what's best for you and I don't believe in talking about things. But now he's actually making an effort. He's complimenting her. He's apologizing. He's humanizing himself by being vulnerable. That's how you connect with somebody. And in my opinion, if David's going to make that effort, then Chloe should also make that effort. So her being like, sorry, I'm a little busy right now, I can equally bash her for that same thing. She should be meeting him halfway. And that's why I accepted his apology. So I guess we're going to have to figure out ourselves what we have to do, which I'm fine with. So we'll look at it.
It's not like I need a manual, but I'm really glad it's here.
I think you need a manual, Chloe. So the distributor cap. Contacts. Remove carbon buildup, lubricate with dielectric grease, intake manifold, throttle body, vacuum pipe, intake pipe, air filter. Serpentine belt, crankshaft pulley, coolant pump, AC compressor, tensioner pulley. Holy guacamole, this is complicated. I don't know how this crap is supposed to work. And also, what's the difference between this and this? Is this like a side view? Because that's complicated. We have screwdriver, pliers. Alright, let's check the distributor cap, because we'll start at the very beginning, a very good place to start.
The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap. I bet Dad would have liked the idea of me using his tools to fix a ride.
Shall we try?
I can definitely see some problems. Just need to match them to the right tool.
Shall we try screwdriver for scraping gunk? Let's try screwdriver for scraping gunk. I mean, clearly that's not what a screwdriver is actually for.
That should help keep shit distributed.
Good job, Chloe. Very sassy. Oh no!
Well, fuck.
Put it back! Put it back where you found it!
Go back from whence you came.
Okay. So let's check our texts. ABFW alert system. Air Quality Health Advisory, Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, Arcadia Bay, Oregon, 07:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday, May 9th. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm movie phone voice. Who remembers movie phone? Where it was you used to have to check movie times in the newspaper, and then it was a revolution when you could call and get movie times on your phone. Wow. That's weird. That happened in my lifetime, and now we have the internet. Whew, that's crazy. I'm not that old, you guys, but that did happen in my lifetime. Culmination State Park fire remains active. Moderate to heavy smoke expected. Limit outdoor activity. I felt like that deserved a sip of mocha. I don't know. Anyways, that was fun. Okay, so we did the distributor cap. Good job, Brianna. Let's go ahead and check this tube.
Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born. At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be.
Can't we just re-duct tape it? Wouldn't that help?
This thing is gunked the fuck up.
Ah, we need more gunk scraping. Or just blow on it. I can imagine the dust now. Ew! Ah, Chloe, no! Don't put your mouth on that.
Sick.
Yeah, that's sick. Now you're sick. You have asbestos. Congratulations. You can't... Asbestos isn't the name of something. You can't get asbestos. Sometimes when I talk, it doesn't make sense, but that's okay.
This thing seems pretty gunked up.
You gonna put your mouth on that too, Chloe?
I think I should move on to something else.
Yeah, that seems like poison.
This connection is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
Pliers! I know what pliers are for. If you could hear that, that was my dog making noise. She's misbehaving.
Looks like the serpentine belt could use some help.
Yeah, yeah.
There. Fits like a deadly electric glove.
Good job, Chloe. Alright, so now this serpentine belt. What do we have here? I was hoping this would be a little bit more of a puzzle.
How can I tighten it?
So far, it's not seeming like much of a puzzle. How can I tighten it? A wrench! I know how tools work, guys.
Much
Aren't you
better.
proud? Alright, that's it. We did it all.
Spark plugs busted. Carbon deposits.
Of course. Of course it's carbon deposits on the spark plug. Duh. Who doesn't know that? Now we've got to steal spark plugs from some other car. Is this our dad's car that we're stealing spark plugs from? Thanks, Dad.
Please? I need you.
We did it! Drive, Chloe, drive! This is so awesome. What a success. This is so fun. my gosh, she's like in Mario Kart. I'm obsessed with this. This is making me so happy. Oh, she's so excited. Yeah, you gotta wash your hands. Personally, I would have worn gloves, but that's just me. She's so pleased with herself. She's so proud.
Junkyard Queen, where are you at? Hey. Holy shit. Your hair. It's so...
blue.
Badass.
I was gonna say hot. But yeah, badass too. Hey, not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
Should we check it out?
Oh no.
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
Thank you, Frank. Pressure's on.
You're early, Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man.
No!
Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
What do you think? We're not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the money?
For fuck's sake, the money wasn't there. What do you want from me?
I don't think she has it.
Oh? It's cute how she acts like you two are friends. You heard what happened to Drew, right? Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Don't fucking touch her.
Rachel's strong.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me, but if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing? Frank says you were asking about a client of his. That true?
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you, but he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
Should I lie?
She's a friend. An old family friend.
This chick doesn't have any family. Or any friends.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No, don't got it. No.
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Wait a minute.
Oh God.
No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in Rachel
Oh
Amber?
no, Sera talks about her.
That makes so much sense.
Oh no.
This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Oh no, okay.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know.
We're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out. Here's what happens next.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still cool.
Oh God, don't do it,
crazy.
Rachel! Bad, bad, bad. Bad. Making a bad thing worse.
Fucking bitch!
Run! Get the truck! No, no, no!
Rachel! Damon! What the fuck? Chloe! Go! Now!
Hold on. Shit. Shit. Hey! Hold on, okay? Rachel? No.
Drive, Chloe! Hospital! Drive! Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that. At all. Come on. Load screen. I can't wait. I must know. Is this a hospital? Yes, okay. Whew. Kind of look like the Blackwell dorms for a second. Go with her, Chloe. Go, go, go with her. They're not gonna let you in.
Rachel is going to be all right. The knife damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it. She's had a surgery, and now she's resting. Chloe, what happened?
I don't know. Everything happened so fast. That guy you have a file on. Damon Merrick. Why does he hate you so much?
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is. Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sera? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
That is what a DA would say, though, right? That's exactly
So,
what the DA would say.
I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sera.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
I think he wanted to scare us, so he'd stop asking questions about his business.
Is that how it became violent?
Technically, no.
It was actually Rachel who got angry. She was furious that he wouldn't tell her where Sera was.
This is exactly what I've been afraid of. Rachel won't let anything stop her.
Then you should just understand, sir, that if you know Rachel won't let anything stop her, just stop trying to stop her, you know?
If you let her meet Sera in the first place, we wouldn't have had to try something more desperate.
There are many things I wish I'd handled differently. What happened next?
Damon had a knife out, and we all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something, but when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
And Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream, but I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
He's gonna ask how they got there.
I appreciate you telling me the truth. I'll see if I can pull some strings with Ray. Maybe get you back into Blackwell.
What if Rachel still wants to meet Sera?
She will
After
want to
all
still meet
this,
Sera.
I'm hoping she'll finally see reason. I was told
That's
that if
unreasonable.
Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have. Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world.
Aww.
It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
I can't tell if the dad's being a shithead liar still. It's really hard for me to tell. I can't tell. Hey. There's our girl.
Steph. How's Drew?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
Okay. Sure. Definitely.
Aww. That's the dad. I think.
I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up.
So that's actually going to be all for today's episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 3. It was such a long playthrough, I had to break it up into 2 videos. Originally, everything was going to be 1 episode per video, but then I can't have a video that's over 4 hours long. YouTube just can't handle it, so at least not at 1080p. So I decided to break it up into 2 episodes and hop in the chair, film an outro for you so you know what's going on. The next part is going to be up really soon. I'm sure that you are dying of anticipation as much as I was when it first got released. So it's a wild ride. I hope you're enjoying this journey. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with all your friends so they can enjoy it too. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for Strange Rebel Gaming so you don't miss the next video. And something kind of new on the horizon that I'm doing announcements for as well is I am on my journey to become a Twitch partner, which is just another way for me to give back to the community with emotes and rewards in return for subscriptions. And I won't be able to live stream on YouTube. So if you want to actually be there for my live streams when I actually film it, interact with me in chat, make sure you do follow me at twitch.tv/thestrangerebel. Otherwise, hang out here on YouTube. All of my gameplay videos are still going to end up here, so you don't have to worry about that if you don't want to. That's all. I love you guys. Bye!